All right, so welcome to another cash discount example. So in this example, we have Bartek Inc. received an invoice dated March 12th. That's important. With terms 510 EOM. So for cash discounts, what this means is I will get a 5% discount as long as I pay within the first 10 days from the end of the month. From the end of the month. So let's break this down. So I have my phones that I purchased, and part A says, what is the last day to take advantage? So here is timeline. I receive the invoice March 12th. It is with terms at the end of the month. That would be March 31st. That's when I start counting. And it says I have within the first 10 days, if I pay, I will get a 5% discount. So that means April 10th, that would be the 10th day, is the last day to take advantage of the cash discount. That would have been the last day for the cash discount. And I encourage you, you can watch a previous video on the cash discount. I'll put a link up above, okay, because I go through something which is similar, okay, and I explain also, okay, these timelines. So that would be part A. Part B, what is the amount due if the invoice is paid on the last day for taking the discount? So if we pay on April 10th, what would we have to pay? Now remember, we are getting a discount. So our payment, whatever we have to pay, will be equal to, now we're getting a discount, so it's 1 minus D, times whatever our bill is. In this example, we do not know what our bill is. But what we do know, we know exactly what we purchased. And notice there are some trade discounts there as well. Now for trade discounts, you can take a look at a different example. I can put a link up above for you if you like. Let's take a look and calculate our bill. So calculation of our bill. So first we have B phones. So we have to first calculate how much are we going to pay for one phone. We know we bought 100 on the bill, but first we have to find out how much we paid for one. So because we have discounts, so let's take a look. So for these B phones, we're paying $399. That is the list price for the phone. We have a discount, so discount 1 and discount 2 on those. So 20% and 5%. That's that. So this tells me that the net price for one item would be the net price factor multiplied by the list price. The net price factor is 1 minus, so D1, 1 minus D2 in this case, because I have two discounts, times my list price. Again, so the link that I just showed you on the trade discounts, you can go to it, and I talk about that there as well. So let's substitute everything back in. So this would be 1 minus 20%, 1 minus 5% times my list price. That is how much I would pay for one phone. So let me substitute this in. 1 minus times 1 minus 5% times $399. So one phone after the trade discounts costs me this much. How many phones did I buy? 100. So for the B phones, I have 100 phones times one of them is costing me $303.24. So on the bill, I'm going to get a bill. If you multiply that through, that's how much my B phones would cost me. That's that first item. Now we're going to repeat the same thing because we have to calculate the entire bill for the C phones. Now the C phones have a discount series of 3, 8%, 7%, and 6%. And they cost a little more. We bought 50 of them. Let's write that down. So C phones. Now I know I'm going to have to buy 50 of them. Now my list price, $4.99. Discount 1, 8%. Discount 2, 7%. I believe, let's double check. 7, 8, 7, and 6. Discount 3, 6%. So my net price is equal to the net price factor times my list price. Now I have 3 discounts. So I'm going to just substitute this right in. So 1 minus first discount, 1 minus my second discount, 1 minus my third discount. Let's shift this over a bit. And my list price is $4.99. So if we substitute this into our calculator, so 1 minus times 1 minus times 1 minus multiplied by $4.99. Now I have to round this to the penny, to the cent. So that would be that. That is for one phone. Now we are buying 50 phones. That's what we have. So if we do that, 50 times 401.33, that would give me the payment or the bill for that. So now I have 2 of those. So here is my B phones. Here is C phones. Check. Those are the 2 items. We have to add them up to get our bill. So the total bill comes out to, let's add these up. That's that plus 30,324 50 390 50 cents. That's how much our bill would be. That is assuming we had no discounts. Now the question asked us, how much do we pay? How much is due if we took advantage of the discount? Well, how much was the discount? The discount was 5%. That's how much we're going to get. So again, we're going to use, so here, we use our formula. So our payment right here, substitute it in, 1 minus the 5% discount times our bill. Okay, so this is what we have. Shift this over. And what does that come out to? We can put that in. So that is times 1 minus 0.05. So our amount due would have been this much, 98. Okay, rounded to the cent. That is for part B. all right, if we took advantage of the entire discount. Last part, part C. So for part C, it says, what is the amount of the cash discount? Let me copy this down here. What is the amount of the cash discount if a partial payment, so this is, there's a partial payment, is made such that the balance of 10,000 remains on the outstanding on the invoice. Let's try to explain this, okay? Now, sure, we would like to take advantage of a cash discount right here and just pay that much, get 5% off. But what if you didn't have the money to pay the entire thing? Maybe you had something left over. So we know a few things. So first of all, we know how much our entire bill is. So let's write this down. So our entire bill is equal to 50,390.50 cents. That's our entire bill. That's how much we would pay with no discounts. Now, in this question, it's saying, what would be the amount of the cash discount if you made a partial payment so that there's a balance of 10,000 remaining? So in our timeline, if I draw this timeline again, so this is what we have. Now again, so remember, this is from the end of the month. This is April the 10th, the last day. So here, if we pay here, we get a cash discount of 5%. So we know that. What they're saying is that you didn't pay the entire bill within your discount period, but you had a balance remaining. You had a balance of $10,000. So that means that after the discount period has ended, you still had to pay $10,000 of the bill. So the question is, well then, how much of the bill did you pay off? Well, in order to know that, we know that we have our entire bill is this much. If we have a balance still of $10,000, this is how much we still have to pay off, then that means we paid off, if you subtract the total minus whatever is still remaining you have to pay, this will tell us that, all right, I guess we had paid off this much. That's how much we paid off if we still had a balance of 10,000 remaining. And now, if that much was paid off right here, so if we paid off this much right here, we would get a discount. How much of a discount? 5%. That's what we would get. So notice here, they're asking you what is the amount of the cash discount. So how much cash discount did we get? Well, 5% multiplied by what we paid off tells us exactly what the discount is. 40,390.5. That is how much we saved. That's our cash discount. We didn't pay this much. This is how much we would save, because that's 5% of the total. And if you took that cash discount and subtracted it from this, then that's how much we actually had to pay. So that is part C, and I encourage you to go through that a few times to try to understand it and look at it visually as well. All right, thanks for watching. Okay, that is it. See you in a future video.